No man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
You can overcome any adversary, no matter how bizarre their powers may seem.
Don't know when to give up, do you?
I want this all day.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
There can be only one.
Welcome, everybody, to Boutique Battle Bash. We have an awesome matchup tonight. We got MVD versus Mill Creek. Of course, MVD is going to win, but we'll get into all that in a little bit. So let's explain to the audience first the rules, how the game works, in case you're joining us for the first time. Now, we've done a lot of Boutique Battle Bashes, so if you want to check out that playlist after this one, definitely go for it. But basically how the battle works is we have these two sides. We play 4 rounds total. And it's basically one-on-one matchups, and then we switch people every single round. Now, the first round is best packaging, right? What you see that makes you want to pick up and grab it and get it on the shelf. As simple as that. Only packaging for round 1. And that's worth 1 point, so it kind of warms everybody up there. And then we go to round 2, which is everything about the disc. The quality of the disc in terms of visuals, audio, special features in there, multiple discs, multiple cuts of the movie, any cool stuff like that that deals with the disc. Now, round 3 is going to be best box sets, sequels, value, creativity, whatever that means to you, we'll find out. So that's round 3. And then round 4 is best overall. What represents your boutique label? So hopefully we hear a couple good speeches tonight to really sell these labels here to our amazing esteemed judges. And let's just quickly have these judges just get introduced. We got 2 judges there at the bottom. We'll have a third one join us in a little bit. But we got Jake. Jake, you ready to judge us tonight?
I feel like these are 2 boutique labels that don't really get their time in the spotlight a lot. So I think this should be a very interesting and evenly fought battle. I'm looking forward to it a lot, Mike.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Jeff, how about you? You are ready to judge us?
I am definitely ready to judge. I have no idea what I'll see. I didn't even know these were boutique labels. So let's go.
Oh, wow.
All right, yeah.
And that's what I love. That's what I love about these streams. Yeah, we're battling, but it's all in good fun just to get recommendations out to the audience about these amazing movies on these underrated labels we would consider sometimes. So this is a very informative and entertaining stream. It's just a combo of the both right there. So we have our judges. Like I said, we'll have a third judge join us in a little bit. And then we got our 2 sides here tonight. We have the MVD Championship side right here, the amazing team, of course, Mega Mike the Movie Man.
Most valuable Dookie.
We got Tony. Tony, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
You had a lot of confidence in the chat today about us winning, so I'm just
I don't know about that.
And then we got Tim. Tim has been studying these boutique battle bashes like no other. He's watched all of them several times. He's prepared for this, just knows the rules like no other. Tim, you are ready for this one?
I am ready.
Yay, movies.
See how well this whole is
All right, and then we have the Mill Creek side. Huck.
Now let me take it over from here. This is the Mill Creek Road right here with me, Ben Buster, and Johnny, and we are going to take you top rows downtown. Let's go.
Let's go, Huck. Yes. Love the passion.
Mike off. Who knows what he was going to say about us beautiful Mill Creekers?
Nobody in the world has experienced that much enthusiasm for Mill Creek.
Well, you better get ready, Tim.
Sadly, it's true.
I don't think so. I think Mill Creek has a couple of big, heavy hitters, at least in a department that I really find close to my heart. So I'm hoping I have a couple of like kill shots for each label that I've pulled. So I'm hoping you guys bring some heat for sure. I'm ready for it.
All right, and that reminds me, You love this enthusiasm tonight, audience out there. Make sure you go ahead and smash the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you're alerted of future Boutique Battle Bashes, because this is part of an overarching tournament, and we're almost through the preliminary. So that's pretty exciting. I can't wait for the playoffs of this tournament. So that's going to be a fun time. But yeah, we are on the Ben. Ben, do you have anything else to add to Huck, or did Huck just huck it up?
Huck said it. I've been just milling around at the creek all day.
All right. I like that. See, that's like kind of one you got to think on right there. Like, I gotcha. Boutique label makes sense. Okay. All right, Mill Creek Johnny, it's in the name. You ready for this?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I mean, I don't have a lot, but I'm going to try to enjoy the hell out of this as long as I can.
Do it, Johnny.
Yeah, the enthusiasm is just
That's the attitude we want. He's just going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
At least we look like a team. Look at those names down there.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I think KB's ready to join us.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he is. KB, you are ready to judge us
Oh my
tonight?
God, where is he? There he is. There he is.
Always judging.
It's like
Where's
Waldo.
KB?
If I'm going to be judged, KB, it's okay for KB to judge me.
That's right. That's right. All three of these judges. We hope
All
you
right, so
appreciate it.
judges.
The king has entered the stream.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and we have the queen as well with a member here. Tiana loves movies.
Hey, Tiana.
Yes.
What's up, Tiana?
Amazing. All right, so we are ready here, judges. Do you have your voting apparatuses that have been officially notarized and ready to go?
Yeah, I've got my official Fall Guy Post-it notes written on. It's good to go.
That's great.
All right, awesome. So, with that enthusiasm from the judges, we are on our first round.
Nothing kicks it off like that, right? Let's go.
We are on the first round of packaging. Oh, yes. Like I said, everything about just the outside that makes you want to pick it up. You may not even know about the movie. You may not even like the movie, but you see that packaging and you're like, I got to spend crazy amounts of money just to get that slipcover. So, without further ado, I'm very excited to start off this round against Huck. Huck, you're not going to be ready for this one. I don't know how you're going to combat this one. This cover, when I saw this cover for the first time, I was just like, there's something about this cover. There's something, I need this cover. There's something about this cover. I don't even know what 100% sure what it is, but I just need this. You know those kind of covers, Huck? You get
I mean,
those
I know the kind of covers. I do not think you possess of what you are talking about, but I'm dying to see what kind of trash you're about to throw out.
No. This is no trash here. This is very respectable.
It's in the title of the boutique, Dookie. That's what the D stands for, Dookie.
No. Trust me, this packaging is going to bring everybody a lot of joy. Okay, so let's zoom in here because you got to get a close up of this packaging.
Let's see how you're cheating already.
So,
Zooming in.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at this beautiful packaging. MVD Rewind collection of joysticks. You see this and you're like, man, I need this movie. Like I said, you don't know why. You just need it. You know it's going to be a fun time. Like, look at it. I mean, it just works perfectly right there. Look at that. The nostalgia, amazing, raunchy comedy. Like, this is exactly what you want to see. You walk into a video store, you know this is getting rewatched multiple times. Like, look at this. So much joy right here, right? So that's going to be my entry, joysticks. Look at that. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I see how it is. Now, see, I have two options. But now that you're playing that card, Mike, oh, sure, what the hell? I'll change my original one to this one. Let's enlarge the viewing screen, please, so it's fair play. Thank you very much. So I see your joysticks, and I raise you a much hotter ass for side out.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Nothing. Look at this. It's a retro VHS slipcover, which we all love these slipcovers. This the one thing, Mill Creek, they finally got something going that was worth collecting. Like you got the VHS on the back, man. Oh, look at this thing. So, you got your boys here about to play some volleyball, but it don't matter because you got the girl's tushy right there. That's why you buy this thing, man. Joystick's so tiny, playing a video game. Can't even see what's on the video game. But these dudes are playing balls, so they look impressive to impress this chick. Oh, come on. Side out volleyball. Let's go.
So yeah, I totally got this to see what was being played on the video game. Yeah, right. Come on now. And what's better than one ass? You get two asses on
Yeah,
here.
no,
Let's
one's
look
covered
at
with a
this again.
skirt. You know, you only get one. One
Hey,
small one. Look at
leave
that one.
some to the imagination. Two are better than one. Like, come on, that's so much joy right there. Look at that. It's beautiful.
No, you can't keep enlarging your own screen. That's a little biased. I don't need to enlarge the screen. Mine speaks for itself. Even Tony appreciates that.
But
So, Mike, we got a 360 of Huck. Can we get a 360 of yours? You've just shown the front cover, Mike.
No, I did. No, I turned around to the
I know
back.
Huck did. Yeah. Huck did. Mike hasn't.
I didn't even know that was a back. There was nothing on that one. So look at this.
I showed the back of mine.
Look at this beautiful back right here. That is all you
That
need.
is junk.
It's a very enlarged font, so you can read it easily, see exactly the special features there.
For old
Like,
people to
you don't
read
need a
that.
cluster. You don't need a cluster of really small font, just mucking it up. Like, this is just so sleek and clean and beautiful. And once again, who cares about the back as much as the front? Like I said, you want the front displayed, and that's all you need. Like, look at that. Like I think I rest my case.
Switch it up. Switch it back up. Let's switch it back up. Come here. All right, like you may say yours is all clean and green. Come on, enlarge the thing. There. So look.
I
This
can't
back
even
is
read
great.
that. Let me get my magnifying glass.
Well, no, you can read it just fine. Even with my old ass, I look. Me and Tony, we know print. When we can't read it, we can't read it. But look, it's all about the packaging. So not only do you have this, but oh, look at this, guys. Look, you get more chick on the inside. That's how cool this is. You get the slip and the girl. I mean, it's just all. And look, on the back, you get even more. This is about packaging. So don't just mean the slip cover. It's the whole kit and caboodle. So I'm giving you the kit and the caboodle.
All right, so you want more text? We got more text right here. If you,
I did not want more text, but thanks for asking. One thing I don't want.
Look at that. You wanted that, so that's what
I
you
don't
get
want
right
that at
there.
all.
Look at that.
That's too much orange. I don't
Too
even
much
know
orange. Get out of here.
Well,
I can't see.
seeing the back of Mike's makes me not want to watch a movie because that's way too much text.
Exactly. That's why I showed you.
I'm sitting there at a movie.
Right.
If
Yeah.
I'm sitting there at a Blockbuster like I used to be, reading the back, that wouldn't interest me.
It's a movie, not a
we
book.
have the slip cover.
Exactly.
Which
you
of these two is going to entice you to pull it off the shelf more?
Joystick.
Orange.
Come on.
This one. Now,
Side
Come
out.
on. Look at that. This is a man's movie right here. Look at this. And the video game nostalgia with it. That's like a triple bonus.
I think we're repeating
looks like
ourselves.
a
I
Atari
think
game.
you're good. I think we're good here. Yeah,
I think we are good.
Yeah.
we are good.
I absolutely agree.
I
We
want
are
to play some
good
volleyball
together.
right now. Let's go. All right, judges.
All right, judges, you
What say
ready?
you? We did our thing.
All right.
I think so.
1, 2, 3, reveal.
That's
right.
Okay.
That's right, you little
Triple Mill
joystick.
Creek.
Put your little joystick back in your hand and get out.
Come on, team. I
Two
got
isn't
no
always
basketball
better than
over
one,
here.
Mike.
Everybody
I have a
was
question for Mike.
silent. What is
I have a
this?
question for you, Mike. What is that representative of? That joystick cover?
Oh, joysticks.
He has
Are
no
you
idea.
For what video game?
He hasn't even watched.
2600,
about
baby.
the movie? They're playing with the joystick. That's what the movie's
Maybe
about.
cut on these guys.
Hey, you may want to play with joysticks while you watch the movie. I don't know. It's all about joystick theme, and that's what it represents. So there
No.
you go.
No, they smelled your
No.
bowl.
So the main reason why KB was asking that question is because you didn't kind of showcase the main purpose of that packaging was to make it look like an Atari 2600 game.
Yep.
You just kept on saying, "Look at this! It's great. The butts, it's great."
Yep.
If you would have made that point, I probably would have gave you the MVD vote. And I think the front cover, not in the slip, just the actual case, actually looks like a cartridge too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of extra points you could have punched up there, Mike.
Well, what the heck? I don't know.
Whoopsie.
I wasn't even supposed to be playing tonight, okay? We're working with what we have over here. All right, Tony, you got to save us on this
So
one.
we're still doing packaging as
Packaging,
far as
yes.
round one.
First
So-
round,
So my selection was because of this another retro VHS type line there, the MVD Rewind collection. What I like about it is because they are very consistent with the logo at the bottom. We have two Jean-Claude Van Damme's, nice twin action film. I love the way they do the stickers. So to me, this right here it also reminds me of the VHS days. And then we have the numbered spine, which I love. And then this one is, of course, loaded with special features. So great packaging for me. This right here really stands out on the shelf.
Tony, please save that. You could use it when you open it up to do a video, because that's what you just said.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know what Ben's movie's not going to have? 2 Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh.
Oh. But it could be double take.
Oh.
All right, Ben, what do you got?
It's not. It's definitely not. And then not 2 Jean-Claude Van Dammes. However, Tony wants to talk about stickers and decals on his retro case. Well, nothing screams more than having stickers that say comedy, action, be kind, rewind, and cult classics. Right there. As you guys can see, all the stickers right there. And it's Sly Stallone. The better action star.
That's right. That's true. No,
It's true.
shush. Scream it, Ben.
It's the better action star.
Yes.
Sly Stallone. Right there. Stop or my mom will shoot. I mean, look at that retro goodness. I mean, looks like you're ready to go with your VHS right there. I mean, those stickers scream everything. And not just that, but Tony didn't show you. We got
the inside.
It's the inside right there. Different artwork. Hey, look at that. Retro movie poster. Hey, look at that. Hey, Mike, why are you? There you go.
So, wow, nice job, Ben.
Discard 2. Discard 2.
Hey, we're not talking disc here.
I feel like Milk
Hey,
Creek-
you said packaging. It's part of the packaging.
The disc is not packaging. What the heck?
The label on the disc is.
That's right.
So whatever. We need a judge ruling on that, but let's continue.
The Milk Creek slipcovers, a lot of those guys are going to be relying on the fake VHS. Why don't we show actual VHS? MVD doesn't need to show a fake VHS on their slipcover to make it nice looking. Instead, they put on the nice little stickers. No fake VHS. Get a real VHS at that point. MVD is not a fake company like Milk Creek.
No. Real VHSs don't count in this game. This is all about attractive packaging on our Blu-rays.
Yeah.
And
MVD
Tony
doesn't
didn't
count.
show
It
all has to do
I
with
get
the
that
packaging.
stinky VHS that like Tony didn't show the inside. Ben showed the inside. We have 2 different. And
Tony
that is part
doesn't
of
have
the
to show the inside.
Well, I mean, maybe Tony's
Outside
willing to cut that bad boy open. I don't know. Maybe he
I
wants
don't know about that.
yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I think we made our point. Doubly made our point for sure.
Yes, we did.
All right, judges, you guys ready?
Thanks.
All right, 1.
Hey, does
2.
Johnny get to go? Tim went.
Well, no.
No, he didn't have his round yet. He's
All right, 3. What do we got? Judges, are we
Are we
voting?
showing?
Oh,
Yeah.
1, 2,
what-
3.
All right, Mill Creek takes it.
2 for Mill Creek.
by the way, Ben, your camera looks great.
It does.
What are you using?
My camera on my MacBook.
And Tony, since the moment is gone, I'll go ahead and show you. It was the same thing. So you got no bonus points for that.
Is that a flip or not?
A what?
I don't know. I think I sent you a copy, KB. No.
No. Okay.
No flip.
All right, Tim, you got this. I believe in you.
All right. So I'm sure Tony could show the amazing slip because he's got it all. But Monday morning, look at this beautiful artwork on here. It also has a gorgeous invisible slipcover that Tony is able to show. Not just that. Most Blu-ray cases, they're blue. That's standard. That's boring. Clear cases, that's where it's at. And inside that clear case, What is that? Reversible cover art? Oh my god, of course. And what's this? What is this? A poster as well? Oh, I don't know, MVD. You seem to be bringing it. Look at that gorgeous poster inside there. And, Ben showed the artwork on disc. Look at that artwork. Come on, guys. There's no competing with the masterful artwork here for MVD.
Yeah, they have to put that stuff in order for people to buy it.
It's such a junky movie. I mean, you gotta.
No movie slander here. This has nothing to do with the movie in the first round.
I'm not slandering the movie.
All right, Johnny.
You got this. Let's go, big
All
dog.
right, well, I am like lagging heavily. I mean, who won the last round? I didn't even get to see it. I'm lagging bad.
We did, Johnny.
Mill Creek.
Okay. All right. Well, Tim just showed off his shit on his shelf, so I'm going to come with mine. I'm going with the Thing Steelbook. And what sets this apart from all the other crap you guys have been showing is not only is it a Steelbook, but it's got a slip.
What?
And you see, you guys are just harping on, it's got about what it looks like, You have this. Look at this artwork. Since all you guys seem to care about in this round is how it looks, and on the inside, it's just one disc, but that's all you need. You don't need any stupid posters to cram in here. This is all you need. A kick-ass steelbook with a slip. So there's mine. Now, and before you guys vote, I'm sure I'm going to get lagged to hell again. So that's all I got to say.
You know what that steelbook isn't? It's not a clear case. We don't have enough clear case releases out there.
That's right. It's a good solid steelbook.
There's tons of steelbooks every single week. You know what there's not tons of? Clear cases.
Yeah, and you know what else? He had color on his slipcover. Yours was invisible.
Exactly.
No, in fact, his cover had
invisible
clearness.
no one wants to
Tim
see that
is
shit.
loving about his case. Tim loves clear. There's clear on that slip. It's clear versus clear. It's clear winner.
Slip, clear case. Come on, you can't compete with that.
It's a total takedown here. And Johnny, look, Johnny, go ahead and slip the bad boy out. Take the disc and show the art on the inside.
My slip. Come on, you can't
show the art on the inside of that. Look, just take the disc out. Look, well, for just one more nail in the coffin here.
Tim got
while
the
we're going to show it. Oh, here it comes.
Come on.
Yeah, look at that. It's panoramic.
Can you reverse that picture? I don't think you can.
I don't think you need
reverse
to.
my image.
When you
The
have
only thing you
perfection,
need to
don't need
reverse
a
is your
backup.
chair when you turn around to put that shit back on the shelf.
Look at that. Look at that. A different image. It's like a different movie now. You can't do that.
Sadly, it's not.
It might as well be a different movie because no one wanted to see that shit the first time it came out.
Oh, well done, Mill Creek. Well done.
All right, judges. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Johnny brought out the big guns.
He really did.
Yes, he did. Boom, boom, steelbooks.
I
Gotta
was
love
gonna say,
it with the
Dick,
slip
if you don't
cover.
vote
I know,
Steelbook,
Dick on
you'll
the
be very
panel.
sad.
Come on.
Wow.
Are there many Mill Creek steelbooks?
There's a few.
There's a good handful, yeah.
Maybe Johnny's
I
got
think
them all.
that's the only one I got.
All
I
right.
got
Wow.
some, but I mean, that's
Johnny,
probably
nice
it, you guys.
shot.
That's probably the only point I'm going to get you guys. The rest of this actually is shit that's on a shelf.
That's some good heat.
All right. Well, after the first round, how are we feeling?
Oh, no, I
team?
got a few.
I'm
Feeling
feeling
good.
defeated. I'm feeling defeated.
Doing great.
No, Tony, we can't have that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
Second round is where we shine. We let them take the first round,
The trash
build
talks
their
too much.
confidence, and then we
Trash
crush
talk.
them in the second round right here. So, second round, everything about the disc. So no longer packaging. Don't be talking about packaging now. So the disc. visual, audio, special features, all that good stuff. The movie itself counts. And now you can talk about the movie, Ben. Okay, now you can talk about the movie. All right. So we will switch it now to Mill Creek to start this round here. So let's switch up who we're going against. Let's do that. Yeah. Look at that. Ooh. All right. Tony, you ready? Just so you know, Huck, you're going first. So
yeah.
Oh, I'm going first again.
Oh, fine, Huck. Okay.
I mean.
All right, Ben.
I got this, Huck. Don't worry.
Attaboy. Love it.
You ready, Tony? Because I'm going to send my phasers from stun to kill on this one. You want to talk about disc? I mean, this is the complete center seat Star Trek documentary right here with, what does that say up there? Over 3.5 hours of bonus footage, including a full uncut interview with Leonard Nimoy, Nichelle Nichols, and the late Kirstie Alley. I mean, you talk about special features, those interviews alone are about an hour apiece. This is an 8-hour set right here of Star Trek goodness. You want to talk about sound quality? It's phenomenal. Picture quality, good. On DVD, it's looking like it's a Blu-ray, folks. So, great. And they even pay homage to Star Trek in their discs. Look how clean those discs are. Just like their starships are so neat and clean.
What was that movie again?
It's a center seat documentary of Star Trek.
It's this thing right here because it's so good. Everyone's got a copy. Everybody that's cool
never
has
heard
a
of it.
copy.
Never heard of that one for some reason.
Clearly, you haven't. You're not cool enough.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mike doesn't buy Mill Creek.
All right. Well, this is easy. This is a layup for Tony. I mean, they gave a documentary, if you even consider that really what we're trying to do here. So go for it, Tony.
Well, I mean, I don't have a DVD, but I do have the 4K release for Rain Man.
Yes.
Academy Award winner for 4 films,
Of course you
including
would.
Best Picture. This right here comes with the Blu-ray disc and the the Blu-ray disc and the 4K, and also this right here includes 3 audio commentaries, one from director Barry Levinson, writer Barry Morrow, and writer Ronald Bass. It comes with Lifting the Fog, a look at the mystery of autism. That is a 20-minute little special feature. It's got deleted scenes and also the original theatrical trailer. Now, you don't want to miss that. So 4K release for Rain Man. That's my selection.
Oh man, that 4K looks so beautiful and just sounds amazing. And like you said, it has all the audio commentaries in there by the director, writer, featurettes aplenty. There's special features on both the 4K and the Blu-ray disc. So you're really not missing anything there. I mean, it just has so much hours of extra goodness to watch, along with being one of the best movies ever created. Simple as that. So no competition on this one. Rain Man, Oscar worthy kind of movie against some documentary.
Look, I'm not going to just say it's any documentary. This is a multi-layered thing here, based on probably one of the biggest phenomena of all time, which is Star Trek. Been around longer than anything like any of you have been around, except for me and Tony. And look, 4 discs, all 3.5 hours, bonus features, and it's chock full of stuff you're never going to get with these people again. That's just a movie. Tony just got a movie. It's a nice movie. I'll give it to Tony. It's a nice movie. But this is something rare, special that only comes around once in a lifetime with all of these people, some of whom are dropping like flies. So, you know.
And I wonder why it's so rare.
Mike, it celebrates 55 years.
Huck.
I don't see Rain Man lasting that long. Definitely not. Definitely.
You can't even say that with an honest face right there. Get out of here. Come on now.
All right. Perhaps Huck could answer this for me. How many times has that been released on Blu-ray or DVD? That what you and Graydon have?
Oh, this is it's one of a kind. This isn't a multi-release thing.
Okay. All right.
There's a reason.
How many times has Rain Man been released?
One time on 4K.
No.
I had a DVD.
DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, VHS. I think we win here. This one's more special.
Oh, so because they keep re-releasing it, it's because it's a fantastic movie to keep re-releasing and give it a fantastic 4K transfer. That's what you're saying, right?
No,
It's that good.
No.
I won't see that Star Trek documentary get the re-release because who cares? Seriously, who cares?
I wonder how many people have seen the Star Trek documentary compared to the people that have seen Rain Man.
Probably more. I'm guessing more.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I don't remember. I don't remember seeing that one in the theater.
Is there a Rain Man
remember.
convention? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
No, there's
remember
not.
people
No.
dressing up as the Babbitts.
Yeah,
walking
exactly.
around. One saying that I watched Judge Wapner. I can drive. I'm a really good
definitely,
driver.
definitely Judge Wapner. Definitely Judge Wapner.
Oh wow,
I mean,
y'all
who's right
look! You're quoting the movie. I think that's something to be thought about. You're quoting the movie.
now. No, it's just kind of hilarious.
Live long and prosper, Tony. let's take it to the judges
The
on
needs
this
of the
one.
many outweigh the needs of the few,
Mm-hmm.
or the one.
All right. Wow. I think we have enough there, right?
Great round, everybody. Yep. Love that.
All right. So judges ready to reveal. 1, 2, 3. Good job, MVD.
Nah.
Good job. We'll take it.
Hey, you just leaned on the name. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Huck, you are ready here.
Oh yeah. All right. So the since we're going with the disc and the contents and the movie itself, regardless of yes, once again we got this this retro slipcover, but this is Heart and Souls with Robert Downey Jr., Oscar winner Robert Downey Jr. So here's the movie. It's got another cover on the inside as well, and this is basically a story of a guy who's sort of down on his luck, and these ghosts come around, like these 4 ghosts. You got Alfred Woodard, Tom Sizemore, Kira Sedgwick, David Paymer is really awesome, and these people help him get his life together. And he's falling in love with Elizabeth Shue. That's part of the deal, and it's just a beautiful little heartwarming comedy if you love good rom-coms. And Robert Downey is just absolutely terrific in this. He steals the show. And you talk about your disc. It's got more different artwork on the disc as well. Hold on, let me turn it over for you. There you go. Different artwork there. And it's just an absolutely lovely film. This is a film I don't think is talked about enough in Robert Downey's oeuvre of film, but it's a stacked cast, as I said, and definitely worth your time. So and the picture looks good, sound is great. And the good thing about this, I know you may not get a ton of stuff often with Mill Creek and bonus features, but this actually has the goods. You got 4 documentaries on here, driven by Destiny. It's the making of Heart and Souls. You got the writing of Heart and Souls, so they talk to the screenwriter. The designing the Heart and Souls, and they take a look with the production design, and of course that theatrical trailer. Who doesn't love a good theatrical trailer? So for Mill Creek, man, they brought it for this release.
Well, Huck, you were showing a lot of packaging there.
No, I didn't.
We are on round 2 being the disc. And we said before that if you're going to show the disc artwork, that is packaging. You guys said that.
No. Round two, to quote you, is the disc itself, which I showed, the transfer, which I talked about, the features, which I talked about, and the movie, which I talked about. So you were wrong, sir. If you go by your own rules, I talked about every single thing in this round. Shall I repeat? The disc itself, I showed. The transfer, features, and the special features.
All right, Tim.
Nice try.
You got a movie people have actually seen.
Well, so first, I have to say, stereotypes are generally, they're rooted in truth. One of the things you hear the most about Mill Creek is their transfers are ass. That's generally the consensus from people is Mill Creek transfers suck. And there's a reason for that. That's how most people feel. People don't feel that way about MVD. This is the best Attack of the Killer Tomatoes has ever looked. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes looks spot on, and it's filled with 7 lines filled with special features. Absolutely chock full of bonus content to watch after you have watched one of the zaniest, craziest, weirdest parody movies out there. MVD brought it. You know what Mill Creek doesn't normally do? Bring it. MVD's where it's at, guys.
I disagree. I think people are going to want to see this Robert Downey Jr. anytime, any day before a Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's a trash ass movie. And look,
did Heart and Souls have a sequel? Because this did.
Can we see the disc?
You want to see the disc?
I mean, it's supposed to be the disc.
Yeah, I mean, according to Mike, you got to show the disc. We should
Yeah,
have done
you got to
points
show the
right
disc.
now. I mean, just go ahead and take points off judges. You guys were witnesses. That's just me.
2 discs. Look at that.
Oh, I have a DVD in there too.
I always got 2 discs. So
Look at that. And a poster.
you got a DVD and a Blu-ray of a shit movie.
Again, this had a sequel. Did Heart and Souls get a sequel? Obviously,
I'm sorry, I
didn't need to.
He didn't get a sequel, and it's brilliant.
Also had a '90s cartoon. Did Heart and Souls have a cartoon based off of it?
You know what else? You know what else had a
Advertising to
cartoon?
children.
You know what else had a cartoon and a bunch of sequels? Star Trek.
That's right. That's right. Man, we lost that one. Well, we lost that one, man.
Come on now.
Yeah, you know what you didn't get in the Heart and Souls? An Oscar winner. You got one in this movie.
This movie is an Oscar winner in every way.
No, it's a Razzie winner in every way.
So I've
Even
seen
looks
neither
like
of
a
those
rat.
movies. I haven't seen any of those movies, but if I'm picking one to watch,
No,
it's
you're
gonna be
lying.
the tomato.
No, Mike, if
It's
we were
gonna be
doing
the tomato one, simple as that. That seems way more entertaining. A
No, it does
tomato
not.
devouring people, like that's cool. It's like a tomato slasher movie. That's amazing. Heart and
So-
Soul. I still don't know what the movie's about.
I
What is
told you the plot. You must have not been listening and had
I
me
didn't
on
want
mute.
to
Yes.
join. It didn't sound interesting.
I rest my case.
All right,
7
judges.
lines of special features. 7
Fine.
lines.
We got 5 here. That's still good enough. Better movie. Honestly, if we were doing the Collectors Club, Mike, I would recommend this to you, and you would like it because this is the kind of stuff you like.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the tomato
You said
movie
it
right
in the
now.
past.
And then plus I get a sequel with it later. Tomatoes
If you
all
want to
day.
watch 2 trashy
Cartoon.
movies, that's up to you. Knock yourself out.
All right, judges. We're ready. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And
Really?
Tim, it's only because I know all the features on there. If you would have just read it, but I mean,
I think
4K
you
transfer to start with that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot on there. Just read it.
Yeah. It is a lot, though. That was a lot to read. There's 7 lines. It's a lot.
Highlight some of them.
All right, Johnny.
Okay, speaking of films that have like very shitty sequels, mine does have a shitty sequel, but it's an amazing film. I know if you guys have seen it, you will agree with me, and it is Hollow Man.
Bringing out all the steel books.
I mean, think of it. This is a modern retelling of The Invisible Man, and Kevin Bacon plays a scientist who figures out the cure for figures out a formula for invisibility. He decides to take it after being told no, and it drives him literally insane. And this is a great retelling of the old Universal monster movie, The Invisible Man. I haven't seen the Blumhouse. I have my issues with Blumhouse. But still, even though this is Mill Creek, there's really not that much of a bonus feature on here. I think there's they interview somebody on here. I can't remember. I haven't seen it yet. But there's the disc. Since you guys all love the disc, but yep, Hollow Man. It looks good, sounds good. Apparently, I haven't checked it out yet. I still need to. But that's mine.
Doesn't even watch his own movies. All right. So I have that release of Hollow Man.
Well, Mike, I have been kind of busy.
Well, I have that release of Hollow Man, and I was very disappointed when I watched that one. Like you said, no special features there to really enjoy. I think the bare minimum it had was archival stuff that looked like before VHS. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm like, even though I might have enjoyed the movie, I had nothing to explore afterwards, and that's a big thing for me. I want to explore these movies. And yeah, the quality is only a Blu-ray, and I don't even think that great of a Blu-ray. To me, you put a DVD in my player, it probably looks about the same with that release. So I just think Mill Creek just did the bare minimum on that Hollow Man release. But let's get into my title here.
It
So
has
my
a nice
title,
menu.
Whip-de-doo. All right, so and now Huck teed this one up really nicely because he was talking about people that won Oscars, and I'm like, you know what? I got a movie just like that here. So I'm going to give you guys the beautiful Cutting Class. Oh my gosh, we got Brad Pitt, a Oscar winner right there. Look at this. Look at that beautiful cover, by the way. I know it's not even packaging right now, but it's amazing. Look at that. But Cutting Class is actually a phenomenal movie. It's a really good slasher that still keeps up to today. It's very fun. It's entertaining. If you like Scream and things like that, you're going to love this. It's a great slasher. I just had an amazing time watching it for the first time. It was a blind watch. I'm like, oh my gosh, totally worth the money. And this movie actually had stuff to explore afterwards. There were some cool featurettes and so many goodies in there. And then plus, this is an amazing 4K disc from the original camera negative. This movie looks like it came out yesterday. That's how beautiful this sucker looks. It is so clean. It just looks fantastic. And you just aren't getting that out of Hollow Man. Like I saw Hollow Man and not as good as Cutting Class. This is a better movie. Hollow Man's good, but this is slightly better with, Oscar winner. And you get the special features and a way better looking disc and sounding. So simple as that. Cutting Class, just better. Simple as that.
Cutting Class is your go-to Oscar-worthy. Cutting Trash is more like it.
As a teacher, I'm shocked you're condoning Cutting Class, Mike.
Yeah, it's hypocritical of you. And to borrow my Oscar dialogue for your own pitch, it's just rude.
Oh my gosh, look at all the feature reps here. Kill comparisons feature rep. We got the Find the Killer and Win VHS video store retailer promo. Woo!
Now,
original theatrical trailer, a mini poster in here. Oh my goodness. Interview. Oh, so much
screw the poster. We're not talking about packaging.
Good stuff in there. I mean, come on.
Was there an interview with Oscar winner Brad Pitt in there?
That Hollow Man release was nothing but hollow. Nothing in that Hollow Man release. It was just hollow. That's what it was.
Hollow Man has a much more stacked cast. Kevin Bacon, Josh Brolin, Elizabeth Shue. Come on.
But it's a better
William
film.
Devane.
No, Cutting Class is better.
No. Yeah, everything's better with Bacon.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Brad Pitt. Let's be real now.
Put him in the pit. We got the Bacon.
When's the last time Kevin Bacon won an Oscar?
Hey, at least this got nominated for an Academy Award.
That's right. Cutting Class did not. Shocking.
But once again, we're talking about the disc. You talk about quality here, night and day difference.
Yeah, 4K is higher resolution than 1080p, right?
Oh, way higher resolution. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what statue reading
in 2160p HD. Woo! I'm just reading it. Sounds so good. Look at this. Ooh. Yeah.
Well, just because it says it's in 4K doesn't actually mean it looks better. Just look at
it does look better.
Came out yesterday.
That is true.
It does look better because I watched both of the movies. Unlike you, Johnny, you didn't do the work. Simple as that. All right, judges. I think you can vote on that note right there. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Go on, MVD. Damn it.
Ooh, but 2 MVD to 1 Mill Creek. We still take
Jeff's on my side.
That's right, Jeff.
It was the Bacon line. That's what got me.
I love you, Johnny.
Mike and his movie with that pervy that principal who's a pervert staring at that girl's ass. See, I've seen that damn movie. I know exactly what I'm talking about with that movie.
That movie was
Roddy
awesome.
McDowell, that piece of shit.
Really good.
It was terrible. It was terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
That's okay, Johnny. They went with that and Killer Tomatoes. Ugh, not a night I want to see.
Yeah.
Switch it up between Ben and Tony. They face each other 2 rounds already.
Ooh, okay. So where are we at? We are at. I know I went against you, Huck, right or no?
Yeah, I haven't gone against Tony. I haven't gone
there
against
we
Tony.
There
Not
you
that I
go.
want to, but you know.
Does that look good?
Well, I think you're back to round 1 with Tim.
Yeah. Tim and Matt Johnny. There we go.
And I've been
But then
going
I just faced Johnny though, didn't I?
first quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Somebody
did.
else should go first.
So put me and Tony in the middle. Put me and Tony in the
There
middle.
you go.
He's getting gun shy.
I don't know how that helped, but okay.
Well, Tony said he's been going first.
Oh,
Although
okay.
he only-
There you go. Oh, but have the players changed at all or no?
No.
Oh,
I mean,
I think we're good like this.
Yeah.
all right.
Just don't change the judges. We're good.
All right. So
Switch 'em,
we
switch
are
'em.
now on to third round. Once again, reminding you all box sets, collections, sequels, or creativity. So talking about value here. So there's a lot you can do with this round. So no label here is restricted. We both have a lot to work with. I like to let that be known. And we'll go back and forth on this one, kind of jump around a little bit here. So Tim, you ready to start this off with MVD?
Yeah. So, talking sequels, I love when a company or a studio decides to release both the sequels right together, like MVD did with Jack Frost. We're in the winter season. Jack Frost is a freaking blast. Who likes that lame Michael Keaton one when you can watch a killer snowman? No. This is where it's at. I want to see a murderous Jack Frost, and that's what I get here. I got both sequels from MVD right off the bat with great looking artwork. Even though this isn't about packaging, MVD was like, bam, here's 2 great releases at once for a very fun franchise. This brings back so much nostalgia for me, renting these at Blockbuster. And MVD gave me the feels, guys. The feels by giving me both of these at the same time. Mwah, I love you, MVD.
I feel like Tim was the one in the '90s swapping the VHS tape out for the family one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
Me too.
Wow, that was a great set of movies right there, Tim. Both want to be watched by me. I mean, those art pieces right there. I mean, show the covers again. Those were beautiful.
Oh,
look at the design right there.
Look at that. And because they came out together, they're number 35 and 36. They look beautiful on a shelf right next to one another. Came out the same day. I mean, the MVD doesn't screw around. They're not like, hey, you can have this one and later on we'll give you this one. They're like, boom, same day. Take them both. Love them both because we love you.
I like that. Ben, what do you got?
Tim wants to talk about sequels. There's one thing we can't argue about Mill Creek about, and that is value. Value that you could get for movie night. No matter what. No matter if it's 2 movies, 3 movies, 5 movies, or even 6 movies all put together. Mill Creek has got your night covered for whatever it is you want to watch all night long. Talk
and
about
so what
value.
is your choice you're settling on there, Ben?
Value.
Of which one, though?
Oh. You know what? I can only pick one, Mike? I can't just say how value-rific it is and how they have multiple sets.
I mean, I guess if you want. I mean, they don't really mesh together, do they?
I'll choose these 2 then.
Okay. Let's see.
The Hammer Films collections.
Ooh, okay.
Those horror fans out there, I mean, these are some of Hammer's greatest stuff, like The 2 Faces of Dr. Jekyll, The Gorgon, Die, Darling, The Creatures the World Forgot. So, there you go.
I think those movies are already forgotten.
I mean, I mean,
Let's be
look,
real.
I mean, to be honest, when people mention Jack Frost, the first thing they're going to think of is Michael Keaton.
Yes,
so everybody knows what Hammer films are. So the choice is easy.
But does anybody know those specific Hammer films?
If you know Hammer films, you know those specific ones. Yes.
I've never heard of those movies until today.
And you're not a Hammer films fan, are you, Mike?
I am not. I don't
But
think anyone should be
everybody
with
is a
those
Jack
ones.
Frost fan.
Exactly. Any Jack Frost movie you choose is going to be a delightful night.
Like,
Simple as that.
absolutely. Bring the kiddos, put them around a
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. You're gonna say to yourself, "Where the hell's Michael Keaton?" I thought Kelly Preston was in this one.
All right.
Why is that snowman doing stuff to that girl?
Get the kids out. Get the kids out.
All right, judges. Ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, 2 MVD to 1 Mill Creek. KB, you were going with Mill Creek. They were impressing you?
The value. Actually, it was the collection sets that was what impressed me.
All right, so let's go Huck first this time.
All right. So what we're going to do here, since, KB, you said value, Ben, you got it going, but I feel like we have to just amp it up just a little bit more to really show. I mean, you kind of teed it up, so I'm just going to have to play off you. Now we're talking box set in Mike's own words before he calls me out, because, he's been known to do that in this contest. I want the judges to be aware. We're talking about box sets, sequel, creativity, and value. So with all of those, I give you the 20 film Hammer collection. We are talking Hammer films. If you know Hammer films, these are pretty awesome. I buy these kind of things to introduce me to this type of stuff because I'd never seen Hammer films before. And you got things like Revenge of Frankenstein, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. There's a very classic poster. If you've seen it, you know this poster. And just 20 other gems that when you break this down, this was $20 or $50. So it's $2.50 per movie. And I want you to look at the artwork that really showcases, and Tim probably even knows who drew this, to be honest, because it's a very beautiful piece. The back is very simple, easy to read. So you got the breakdown of all the films. Now I'm going to get into the creativity part of it. You got a whole nother thing on the front. It says, "We dare you to watch." It's just got all these great looking old, like 70s type artwork, which really gets you like jonesing for the thing, right? And then on the inside, here's what I like. Now, to keep it simple, now don't be swayed. There are 2 movies per disc, but the compression is just fine. They look great, especially for Hammer films. And if you've got the collection of Nightmare on Elm Street, which I have, and has 2 movies per disc, I watched all of those, and they looked fine. So if you do the compression right, and these films are only 89, 90 minutes, super short. So when you got a short movie, the compression can be handled. A Blu-ray is very robust when it comes to that. And you flip through it. I mean, just look how nice and uniform the discs are all done. They look super nice. So you got the creativity, the box set, you got some sequels, you got remakes, you got Hammer versions of everything, and box set. It just looks beautiful. So if you want to get into Hammer films, this is a gem. $2.50 per movie. Thank you, judges.
All right, Tony.
Sit down.
So my thinking on this one was I'm going to be selecting a remake of the 1955 Humphrey Bogart film, The Desperate Hours. MVD Rewind gave us the 1990 version of Desperate Hours, which is a really great thriller that I had never even heard about until they released this. Great film. It's got Mickey Rourke and Anthony Hopkins in this. It's a really good thriller. If you like the original Humphrey Bogart black and white edition, this right here gives you a little bit more. And that's what I like about this, is that they put out something different, something that I had never even heard of on Blu-ray. And that's the reason why I selected this one.
Great choice, Tony. A movie we've actually heard of. Like, you don't even know the Hammer Collection movies. You just call them their Hammer movies because you have to call them that because nobody ever knows a title to any of those movies. Huck, I would even ask, have you seen every single movie in that collection?
No, I haven't seen every single one. There's 20 movies in there. But that's not what this round's about, Mr. Man. Once again,
where's the value?
I cheat this round up.
You know, Mike?
And honestly, I don't know the film Tony's talking about. I've never heard of that. But if I show you Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, that is a very famous book. A lot of people have seen that before. You got Peter Cushing, who's one of the actors in like most of these films. Like this is a banger of a collection. I don't know that movie Tony's talking about.
It's great. You should definitely check it out.
Maybe after this I will.
Not just for the competition here.
Says the man that said he didn't know it existed until he actually saw it on MVD.
Until they released it. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep. From 1990.
So why watch that one when you can watch the original one that everyone knows about? No one cares about Mickey Rourke.
What I liked about it though was the 1955 version was a nice little movie, but they made it more into a thriller, which I really enjoyed. I enjoyed both of them. I love the original too, but having something new and different with the same kind of storyline, I thought was very unique and interesting.
All right. So, Huck, what was your favorite movie you said out of your collection?
Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. I see you're trying to put me on the spot, son. Curse of the Mummy's Tomb was great. You've also got, by the way, a fantastic like Hammer Films at Columbia Pictures documentary on here. In fact, there's a Curse of the Mummy's Tomb retrospective on here because that is the ace in the hole in this box. Two Faces of Jekyll and Hyde are also in here. Another really good film, and they have a version of Phantom of the Opera that you see quite often. The guy's got the one eye, like. You know, it's as memorable as the Universal Pictures version. Amen.
Yeah. Sorry, just reliving a nightmare of that Mummy Universal movie. So if you're saying that Mummy is on the quality of the Universal original,
no, I said the Phantom of the Opera. If you were paying attention, I said the Phantom of the Opera. No, the Mummy's a different movie.
He was talking about Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera. You tune me out again. You do that often. Please take notice. Please put a mark in the scorecard, please. So anyway, we're going with this. Yeah, we know
what movie would you want to watch?
I've already answered your question. Judges, could we move on?
All right, judges, let's go. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ooh, there you go.
Thank you, judges.
I didn't know that set existed, Huck, and now I want it in the collection. That is a beefy set, man.
It's so nice, yeah. And
I want Tony's movie because I love the original Desperate Hours.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Hey, Huck, I need to get that because I'm only missing 9 of them out of these.
There you go. There you go. It's beautiful.
I didn't know they had that on Blu-ray like that, Huck.
Right.
Oh, this one. I know. I just stumbled across it and it went down on sale one day. Like, just put it in your. I always put it in my Amazon wish list, and I just put a note of how much it was when I put it in. So it was like $79. I wait, and then suddenly it hit like $50. I'm like, $250.
I hope you're using camel for that because that's how I keep track of my price drops. Nobody knows what I'm talking
we need
about.
to discuss that.
I've never heard of that in my life, KB.
No, it sounds awesome.
Nope.
Okay.
I've heard of honey, but not camel.
No, you make
Hey, we don't talk about honey after all that stuff that went on with that.
I've never used it. That's the only one I've heard of.
Yeah.
No, we'll talk about camel.
Please do, yes. In the private chat.
Okay.
Like today, I missed out on it. They had the Oceans trilogy for $30.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Awesome. Good round right there. All right, so Johnny, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I got some amazing titles right here.
No, you're not.
I have amazing titles. So, and we've been seeing a lot of Blu-rays from Mill Creek, a lot of Blu-rays here, some DVDs, I think, even. But we got to see some 4Ks once in a while, right?
Make sure he follows the rules.
Let's go with our Swamp Thing. Look at that beautiful casing. Huck, remind me, I think you made a video on this one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, excellent video, by the way. Yeah, I know you love this one. It's excellent. And then you got the Return of the
Yeah.
Swamp. Look at that. Look at that beauty right there. Two amazing movies. Very
they're not.
fun, very entertaining. Well, they're going to be more entertaining than what Johnny's going to pull. Simple as that. More entertaining than Hammer movies. But you got the Swamp Thing right there. The 4K 2-disc set looks beautiful, sounds amazing. Tons of great special features. Tons of featurettes in there. Oh my gosh, 4K Blu-ray. You got a lot of good stuff to dig through right there. Through the swamp, you see some amazing stuff in there. So it's as simple as that. That's just quality right there for two movies. And like I said, a 4K. We haven't been seeing a lot of 4Ks from Mill Creek tonight, you know? Ugh.
Have you seen those movies though, Mike? Have you watched?
I have, and they're excellent. Excellent quality.
Yeah, and describe the box that these
look
set
at it.
came in. You
Oh,
said
look
this.
at
You
this.
said this is a
Look
set.
at the laser disc right
This is
here.
a set.
Show me the set that you're talking about. Because
that.
we
Look at
purchased
that
two
laser
separate
disc.
movies. That's not a box set.
Back to the. I didn't say it has to be a box.
Yeah,
set.
it's
That's
not a
an
box
option.
set.
No, no,
an option.
that's the
okay.
round.
Sequels are in
The
there.
box set collection sequel.
A sequel right here. Sequel. Right there.
Or creativity / value.
That's
here,
right.
look at that.
That's not a box
value.
set.
You want to talk about value? Huck made a whole video talking about
No,
the
you
value.
can't bring me into this.
Look at this. Look at
And
this.
the video had
We got
nothing to do with
proof. We got
value.
video proof.
My video had nothing to do with
You all
value.
can check that out after the stream is over. Look at
It's
Huck's
not a good video. It got no watches. It got a lot of thumbs down on that video.
Is that one of my
It's actually my
videos?
worst performing video today.
Look at that.
I'm sorry
It
about
almost
that.
it almost shut my channel down. To be honest, it demonetized me. I got demonetized.
I'm sorry
on that
about
video.
I'm sorry about that one thumbs up you got.
I mean, I appreciate it, you know,
good.
Mike, but you know,
Look at that. Beautiful.
yeah, that's not a set.
All right. So Johnny, what do you got?
I'm still trying to figure out how the hell you could say both of those are great films. One of them's good.
They're
the other
very
one's
entertaining,
utter
very
shit.
fun, cheesy, but
No.
fun cheese. Very fun. And some of the effects
Well, the
in
best-
there
the
that
best-
don't work with the swamp thing running out on the fire. Like before that movie, that really wasn't done for that length of time. They even say for that length of time, that was pretty darn impressive to have someone on fire. I mean, that's amazing.
They did that on
What
the Fall Guy
achievement.
every single
What-
week.
What achievement did your
That's
movie
right.
make? I want to know that.
Yeah, Lee Majors did that every week on the Fall Guy. But go ahead, Johnny.
Oh, so now we're
Well,
talking
since we're
TV.
talking
I thought
about
it was
a-
movies.
Well, you
but
said they've never done it before, so I just had to let you know.
Well,
They
you
have.
Maybe
well,
we like
Mike,
movies
you
here.
did say it's Mill Creek versus MVD, so that does mean box sets of TV shows could count.
Sure, bust out the TV.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Make it an easy win. I'll take it.
Well, this will be a collection, and yeah, I haven't seen. Now I know they've re-released these, but it's through another studio. But I found these, and how can you find any other comedy team greater that's ever existed than the Three Stooges?
Oh, this is a good one.
And these are 6 movies included into this release.
Mhm.
You have Rocket Will Travel, The Outlaws is Coming with Adam West, Rockin' in the Rockies, The Stooges Go Around the World in a Day, The Three Stooges Meet Hercules, which is my personal favorite, and Time Out for Rhythm. This is absolutely great. You get 6 movies on 2 discs. I think I paid maybe $5 for this when I was in San Antonio about 10 years ago.
You overpaid.
So great value.
Overpaid right
6
there.
movies. You have no soul.
Overpaid.
The Three Stooges are
DVDs.
comedy
How dare
legends.
you bring DVDs to a serious battle?
Mike,
And
I
look
think
at
you
all that
overpaid for
impressive
those
6
Swamp
movies
Things.
on
Oh,
2
he did. I did a video on it in case he didn't tell you. They're very expensive.
We're having a
How
party
dare
over
you
here.
bring
We know
Swamp,
it's
the
a win.
return of Swamp Thing into this? The return of
Yeah,
Swamp
what's
Thing. I would
better
wipe my ass
than
with that release.
Whatever those are.
Hey,
TV
Johnny?
movies, were those released
Yes.
theatrically?
Yes, they were. Those were
Yes.
their movies.
Yes, they were.
Those were
Everybody
their
goes to the
movies,
theater.
These are
Mike.
the movies.
Because that's Curly
Yes.
Joe right on the front there. You're not going to win this argument, Mike.
DVD
That's
compression.
Curly Joe.
Come on, they don't even separate the cases like the nice hammer set you guys had. Not even-
Mike, I
I'll
just
tell you
want to
this.
remind
I'll tell you
Mike
this,
that I just want to remind Mike that round 2 was the transfer stuff. So let's get off of the disc being pixelated on
Mike,
DVD.
Mike, you want to talk transfer
And this
about
is
that
also
set?
about value.
Yeah.
Yes, no value. You
Collections and
overpaid by
value.
$5.
It's 6 movies.
You paid $40 for a 4K transfer of a film that, if you look at
Actually,
it real close,
no.
you can tell where they
Actually,
screwed
no.
up.
Let me take you a trip down
no, you
memory lane, and I have video proof of this. I picked this sucker up for $15 at Best Buy.
Still
right
too
when
much.
they were closing down that value of a 2-disc.
Oh, when they were knocking everything, all the
4K
prices down.
Yes.
Oh, look at this beauty right
How
here.
much did you pay for the second one, Mike?
Oh, that was like $5 in an MVD sale.
No.
So in other words, $20
There was a reason for that.
$20 for 2 movies when he
No.
paid $5 for 6.
No, Return of the
I
Swamp
paid
Thing was
$5
not
for
that cheap.
6.
It was not that cheap.
If anyone wants better value, though, for the Three Stooges, they're in public domain as well. If you want to watch some Stooges for free, just saying value-wise, they're available for free.
Some
to watch.
are.
Actually, not all
Not
of them
the
are in public
movies.
domain.
Oh
Actually.
no,
Not
but
the
you could
movies.
watch. You could still watch Three Stooges for
Yeah,
free.
it's the same
wanna
6
get your fill
shorts
on
that are
4
in
of them.
public domain.
Yeah, but you can't watch the Swamp
like
Thing at
4
all for
episodes.
free. You can watch some Three Stooges for free. So
You know
Saying.
what, Johnny? You know what kind of pisses me off about that set? That including the new Columbia one that came out, they do not include this one at all. Snow White and the Three Stooges, because that's owned by Fox, and we're never going to get a Blu-ray or higher quality release because Disney sucks.
But
I
Johnny
rest
has
the
some
case.
iconic comedy right there with the Three Stooges, and Mike's got 2 mediocre swamp movies. I get it. Nice
Mine
try.
makes you laugh out of genuine enjoyment. Mike's makes you laugh out of fucking boredom.
All right. I think the choice is clear here,
I'm
judges.
tired.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Of course.
Mill Creek.
Oh my gosh.
Mill Creek.
I'm shocked on that. That one I'm shocked on.
That's because they stole my video,
nobody
Mike.
else is.
Mike, it's because we all went from the value aspect of it.
I did too.
Yeah.
I would have taken one of mine value over that whole set.
I love the Stooges.
And look, now that you won, Johnny, here's this beefy bad boy. Look at this. This is all of them right here.
That's the set to have right there.
Packed into one. This has got all the goodies, man.
This
Man,
includes
we're
this.
going back in time with DVDs.
And
now.
This
look
includes
good.
Norman Mauer's documentary on his dad Mo.
Nice.
So
Now,
I'm sure Ben has all of them.
$250 set.
no,
Does
it's
it have,
actually
like,
120
every
now.
single thing in there.
It's a 120 now on Amazon,
Oh, okay.
and it's all their Columbia stuff.
Yeah.
So it's those 6 movies you have there, plus all their Columbia short films that Mo, Larry, and Curly Joe did, as well as Shemp. So all their Columbia shorts that they did, and plus all their shorts that they had too. So it's a great set. And yes, Tony, I do own it.
Yeah. It's a nice one.
It is. And Mike, to let you know, the transfers are good. They're because of how old the film stock is. They're as good as they're going to be on Blu-ray. You still get the same quality on the DVD too. So,
All right. Woo. That was a good battle, everybody. I felt like everybody just gave it their all on that round. So that was a good
I'm
one.
exhausted.
I know, right? Sweating a little bit.
I'm ready
to go home.
Mike?
What was that, Jake?
Did you have a score update, Mike?
Yeah, we can look at the scores.
Perfect.
Why not? Why not? Let's see. Mill Creek's at 9 and MVD 2, 4, 6, 9. Tied.
Ooh.
We are tied going into this final round. So
So we come down to the last round.
I'm down to the last round. Oh man, I love the last round too. Woo. 4th round. Best overall. What represents your boutique label? Simple as that. Simple as that.
Okay.
All right. Let's mix it up. Let's start. I'll start first. Feel like Tim, you're a good anchor right there. How do you guys want to organize your team? Anybody want to volunteer to go first on your side?
You guys want me to go first?
Do it, Huck.
Huck really wants to fight Mike. Like
Yeah,
the
you
tension has been building all night.
I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I can handle it.
I played fair. Come on now. Come on now.
All right. One
All right.
final round.
We're good there. Okay. So let me actually. Who started last time first? What side? Does anybody remember?
I think Tony went before me. So you
I
guys.
think you're back to round 1 setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then,
Yeah.
I guess I would start then, huh? All right. Just double checking what I want to go with. You know what? I'm going to go with the one that I really love. Okay. So, and we'll go back and forth on this one too. So I'll start it off. Huck, you ready for this?
I'm ready, Captain.
All right. We were talking about a showdown because this is what we got tonight. We have a showdown right here. Look at this beautiful cover, first of all. And this is what MVD is all about, taking you back to the blockbuster days. Like, look at this. Nobody else dressed up appropriately for their boutique label tonight besides me right here to show what you would see when you go into a blockbuster.
It's not an
store.
MVD hat.
You
Just
see this beautiful kind of cover, and you're like, what is that movie right there? Like,
I have
it looks
no idea.
intense.
What is it?
And you're like, oh my gosh, like look at how fun that is with the stickers, be kind, rewind, like just so much extra little additions. Oh, you're like, wow, that looks so cool. You can see it's kind of worn right there, and that's on purpose because a lot of people chose this one to watch and rent and just enjoy and fall in love with. That's what MVD is all about. Bringing back those good old blockbuster days. And this movie is phenomenal. If you guys have not seen this movie, this is my strongest recommendation out of all the MVD line tonight. If you love The Karate Kid, you got to check out this movie. This is pretty much The Karate Kid. Excellent martial arts here. The action is so fun. The stunt work is phenomenal. I mean, this is like the Rocky of the MVD line. That's how good this movie is. It's so intense. It's emotional. You got kind of a coming of age story too because it deals with a school setting. And it's just really entertaining. So Showdown was the one MVD movie I saw, and I'm like, dang, I can rewatch this over and over again. 5-star on Letterboxd. Like, let's go. Just phenomenal. Like I said, the cover is fantastic. You got amazing special features. Like, oh my gosh, once again, what is MVD known for? You got to have those lines of special features. Like, look at that. Look at that right there. Tons of special features, interviews, featurettes, making ofs, commentaries, trailers. Like, literally, I just learned so much about the movie from looking at this title. And once again, it's a fun movie, so you want to watch the special features with it. Plus, it's a movie that everybody can watch. You can bring the whole family. It's amazing. Like, literally, this is one of the best, most fun, like, family martial arts movies you could absolutely watch. Beautiful cover, inside and out. The disc is very good. Super HD quality. Looks like it was made yesterday. So this is just what MVD represents. Taking these movies that have maybe not seen the light of day in a while and giving them the best treatment possible to take you back to blockbuster days. And that's what we do as blue tubers and collectors. Simple as that. Mic drop.
So, Mike, while you're looking straight ahead at me, don't look down. Who's in that movie? Who's one of the martial artists in that movie?
Take a look. Take
Put
a look.
it down.
Look
Take a look. Take a look.
Look
Couldn't
at
even
this.
tell
Look
you.
at that.
Couldn't even tell me that Billy Blank was in that.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm
right
looking.
there.
I'm looking at your bullshit.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Come on, look at that. Their physicality right there. Almost looks like a Tom Hanks right there. Oh, guy.
Looking at
Like,
your
come on,
bullshit.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, let me look at it.
It's not a movie where you have to know the
Tom
actors. Right
Hanks,
away. We're
what the
talking about
hell?
you see this in the video rental store. You don't know what it's about.
You walk right by it. I agree.
You,
Yeah.
You read the back and then you go, oh, I don't want to watch this.
Night.
It's like
Simple
I'd rather
as
see
that.
American
This
Ninja
movie-
with Michael Dudikoff, and you move on.
Get
I
out
get
of
it.
here. God, come on.
All right,
I'd
all
rather
right, I
watch
get it. Next
Karate
time, Mike.
Kid.
All right, that was pretty good. That's whatever, some martial art movie no one's ever heard of. But now we are talking about what makes these labels shine. Okay, so Mike, you hit the points that you think that MVD is known for, even though your title didn't display that. But what I have here is something that I think really defines Mill Creek to a T. And that is when they put together these absolutely banger TV sets. And I'm going with Quantum Leap right here. So you get 5, and I just want to show you how nice this is done. A lot of love went into this. I know that they're always ragged on because they don't have great transfers, and this is as good of transfers. Like when I watch them, they're very watchable. They look nice. They got good ratings on Blu-ray.com. And when you look at these covers, I just want to show you how, I'm going to get the shine off here, how they took the time to pick a nice shot of both Scott Bakula, right, and his buddy there, Al, on each cover to represent. And then all the spines have nice different colors to them. So it looks fantastic. This is what Mill Creek is known for. I got a couple other sets. They're done the same way. Nice, colorful spines that differentiate the seasons. And while this may be short on bonus features, what I will tell you, there is something that really is a bonus feature in this that shines for the fan of this show. If you're a fan of this show, I love this thing. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. But a lot of music was stripped out for the DVD releases and stuff like that because they couldn't get the rights. And these guys got the rights to put well-known songs back into the scenes that really meant something. I know, Tim, you're a big TV fan, and things like that mean something. When you watch a show that had a connective tissue with a certain song and they remove it because they can't get the rights and it's just some needle drop public domain song, it really ruins that moment that you remember. So the real bonus feature here is restoring these back to their original glory. So you get to watch each and every episode top to bottom, and the way you saw it when it first came out. So I think this set is one of just a masterpiece of what Mill Creek is known for. Value, I think at a certain time when I got this, it was under 30. It's about $28. So a great deal for a great show. And they did it up. They did it right. They showed respect to the show.
I have that set. It's a nice looking set. But first of all, it's TV. We should win on that alone, but we'll let that slide. It's a good TV
no,
show.
you don't need to slide. This is a big battle. This is what
this is the best overall round of what they're known for. They are known for good TV act.
Absolutely true. They're way more known for TV than movies. Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
But besides that, that show doesn't even end with a proper closing episode. We don't really have full closure on what really happened to all the characters, though.
Now, you're just commenting on
time,
not Mill Creek
time, and it's not that great of a show because they did a remake.
That's not true because you've already said in our thing that you like the show.
It was so good. Why would you have to remake it? Because you didn't get full closure.
You were already on the Collectors Club saying that you liked the show.
You had to go through 5 seasons, not even get a full closure of that series. That series just ended on the worst note possible.
Because it was canceled, Mike.
Yeah,
that's why.
No. It ended its run, but it had the conclusion they wanted, and because you can't conceptualize where they were going, I feel bad for you. They were a little highbrow. I get it. You want the low stuff. That's cool, low hanging fruit. But this
I gotta change hats to my out of time hat, right?
It made you
ran
think
out
a
of
little
time.
bit.
People stopped watching the show, so they had to cancel it.
They did not stop watching the show. In fact, Scott Bakula was nominated for Emmys for this performance because it was that good.
There you go.
Dean Stockwell was as well. Dean Stockwell's amazing in this show. So yeah, you got your facts wrong, but that's okay. You're just trying to smoke and mirror the judges, and they're smarter. They're smarter than that. They know this round is about what Mill Creek is good for, and it's TV. And this is a kick-ass version.
A turd. Absolutely, but this beautiful movie, an actual movie on a movie channel right here. Look at this. Showdown. Super fun, super entertaining. Something you'll absolutely go back to. Easy enough.
I don't need to show off my stuff. We're good.
I don't need to show anymore. We're good.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Movie versus TVs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Two great
battles. All right. Judges. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
There you go, Mike. Nice try.
All right, Ben, you're up.
Woo! Thank you, judges.
There's one thing Mill Creek is known for besides TV. No, besides TV.
The other thing they're known for.
And value is about putting movies together that make sense or don't ever see the light of day because of certain holdbacks of studios and stuff like that. I want to bring to you this triple feature set from Mill Creek, which is one of my favorites because that's what I'm going to hear, of My Father the Hero, Baby, The Secret of the Lost Legend, and Camp Nowhere.
Ooh.
Until recently, like Camp Nowhere just got love, but My Father the Hero and Baby really don't get the love that they deserve. And Mill Creek is known for giving classic childhood movies a chance to see the light of day yet again, rather than being forgotten about. And that, besides TV, is what Mill Creek is known for.
Yay, TV and DVDs. All right, Tony, just show a Blu-ray.
Oh, you want me to show a Blu-ray?
Well, I'm sorry,
Mike?
your
Okay,
Blu-ray
here we go.
didn't do much, but I mean, you know.
Are you
All right, Tony, you're up.
So what I like about MVD is the fact that they do give you unique titles, things that you don't normally see or familiar with. And so I selected something different and unique with the Dahmer films that they've done. I really enjoyed true crime, and after I watched the Netflix show, I wanted to see what else was available, and they had these available from MVD Visual. And so it's something. I guess what I like about them is the fact that they actually release titles that maybe someone's never even known about, something that people can enjoy. Same way with what I said earlier about Desperate Hours, things that people can get to know, people that haven't never seen a film before, something unique that's actually a really good film. So I think, and plus the variety of different kind of titles that they have. So that's what I'm going with.
Oh, yeah.
Better than DVDs.
Hey, Mike, it's the only way you could get some of these movies, bud.
I know. There's a reason why.
Because they're held up behind certain walls that they can't get down yet.
All right, judges. Ready?
No.
All right, think about it. Think about it. You know, you got a DVD of I don't know what movies. At least they're movies that time.
You guys were
And
kind of
then-
making the same point there, so that's where I'm kind of hung up right now.
Well, Tony, how many MVD titles, if you had to guesstimate, you had in your collection?
You can't ask Tony. He's got all of them.
There's a reason.
Yeah,
There's
ask
a reason
him.
because that
It's
label's
not fair.
amazing.
There's been times like, okay, in this example, so I do have quite a bit of MVD titles in the collection. But for this example, after I watched the Dahmer show on Netflix, I really wanted to see what else was out there. And I actually didn't have this one in the collection. But lo and behold, if I wanted to see a Dahmer movie, get more information about it, which sounds kind of creepy, I was able to find that from MVD Visual. They had a title available for me to purchase just so I could get my Dahmer fix. And that still sounds very creepy.
So Tony, that's a TV show? That one there?
No, these are
No,
movies.
that was a movie.
These are movies.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, whoops.
There you go.
So we have Jeremy Renner, and then we have these people here that are pretty well not known, but they did a great performance. As you can see the different awards that they won. And honestly, if y'all like true crime, these are both great to watch. If you like the Dahmer story.
Yeah, but see, Ben's movies won the hearts of families and children, so they could all sit together by the TV and enjoy.
Listen,
I mean, you have
this
a guy who eats
This is
people,
Tony
for
you're
God's
talking
sake.
to.
I mean,
I like true crime and I like Dahmer. That's pretty weird.
It is weird. I mean, Tony admitted it is weird to like that kind of stuff. But you know, that to each his own.
If
Yeah,
I
Ben
needed
likes
something, to get my fix,
I mean, you do have that. Yeah. It's no showdown, but it's pretty good.
All right, we ready for this showdown, judges? We got answers. We got votes here. 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Of course.
I just wanted to go to the last round.
No pressure, boys.
MVD, clean sweep right there.
Bring out the guns, Johnny.
Yeah.
Down to Timmy and Johnny.
Woo. All right, Johnny, you're up.
God. All right, to piggyback kind of on what Ben was saying, a lot of these titles that come out on, whether it be Mill Creek or MVD, especially Mill Creek, these are like the only times you're going to get any kind of copy of these, whether it be DVD or Blu-ray, and they have a history of putting like 2 films on 1 disc, as long as we have it. But what I'm going to pull out is going to be something that is just 1 release, 1 disc, and if I'm not mistaken, it is out of print, and it brings me back to a time of my childhood. I remember going to watch this in theaters, and so far, this is the only place that I could have found this was through Mill Creek, and it's vice versa. Judge Reinhold, and a very young and very hot at the time Fred Savage, because he was doing the Wonder Years on this. Great body swap story, probably the best body swap story of the 80s, because that other piece of shit film with Kirk Cameron in it sucked. But this has been the best one since The Parent Trap, and I think Freaky Friday probably topped it. But you have this release, Mill Creek. It is out of print, and it is still one of the best titles that they've had. And it's out of print, so yeah. That's mine. On to you, Tim. Go ahead and kick my ass now.
All right. So a lot of this has been back and forth because that's how it's structured. We're MVD. You guys are Mill Creek. I'm going to speak fully like this is 100% how I feel. We're all collectors here. Criterion is a label that tons of people love. And I think a big part of it is because of discovery. I don't know how many times we've blind bought something, and that feeling when you watch it and it's like, oh, damn, this is good. This is not just something I really like. Like, this could be like a favorite of mine. That's an awesome feeling. And a lot of that you don't normally comes, especially with like a label like Criterion and some others, they're curated. It's a group of people who are selecting the titles that are going in. Mill Creek, and this isn't to be a knock against them. They're 2 very different labels. Mill Creek is whatever we can get the rights to, we're going to shove it on a disc. There's not really like a semblance of cohesiveness behind anything. It's, we have the rights, we're going to put this out. MVD is not that. MVD is, we're going to see what we can get that fits what we're going for. And one that I bought that was a blind buy, I enjoyed the hell out of Vampire's Kiss. Nick Cage is beloved by so many. This movie is so zany and weird. Nick Cage thinks he's a vampire. It has this crazy scene where he recites the entire alphabet, like legitimately the whole alphabet, and it's wild. This movie is so just crazy, and I had so much fun. This was such a great blind buy. This gave me the same type of feels I get with a curated title from a Criterion or from an Arrow. There's someone behind it that is saying, I think this deserves a release from us. So I respect the hell out of that. I love, when they number them, it gives that kind of collector's mentality cohesiveness. It's actually a collection. So I dig that. I love when companies do that. So that's why I'm going with Vampire's Kiss. It's such an awesome blind buy. Like, I thought this movie was fun as hell. I really, really enjoyed it. One of my favorite blind buys of probably like the past 5 years. Had such a good time with it.
Agreed. Super fun and entertaining. I got it too as a blind buy, and I was just shocked on how entertained I was. Like, Nick Cage gives such a wacky and super fun performance here. Like, you remember scenes from this movie. You see memes of these scenes still to this day. Like, that's how cool this movie was.
Now, I hear what Tim is saying, that his label likes to curate things that mean something. And you can tell because you go from joysticks to Showdown to Killer Tomatoes. They all have such a cohesiveness. Not. Okay. But when you get to Mill Creek, they do have a cohesive purpose. I mean, look, you get something like Miami Vice. It's as delightful as Quantum Leap. They keep, this is the consistency and the quality that they keep doing. And yeah, I mean, if you want to say vampires, it's no Renfield. Come on.
Yeah, well, let me step in there just for a second.
That's okay. Vampire's Kiss is just trash.
So MVD Rewind Collection, that's their special line of retro 90s, obscure,
very obscure
keep going titles, things that you don't normally can just buy off of any other label. These people have put this out for the first time,
probably for good reason.
And then
Same with Mill Creek.
And then you have the MVD visual, which has a different kind of flavor to it. So I mean, they do have like different segments of their company that do different things. So I just wanted to point that out about the MVD retro collection.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I think both labels do different things. They both do the, the stickers and the labels and the VHS, and you got the laser disc up there. They all go for this similar tone and vibe. It's just what kind of content does your label deliver and speaks to you? So for me, it's a lot of this TV. I'm a big TV guy. I know Tim's a TV guy. So for me, this hits home. Johnny's got his childhood and vice versa. Ben's got some, Stooges there that just are classic comedy.
Yeah, I've got my Dahmer.
I mean, to each their own, but yes. Okay.
Well, one thing I could say about Mill Creek over MVD is that their choice of comedy is top notch. I mean, you got stuff like Who's Harry Crumb with John Candy. You got Rick Moranis, Eric Idle in Splitting Heirs. You got John Goodman. You got John Goodman in The Babe and King Ralph. I mean, you got Roxanne with Steve Martin. You got The Neighbors with John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd right there.
That is good comedies. He's right.
Yeah. You got The Breakup and The Dilemma. You got this one I showed again. A Jim Carrey 3-pack. I mean, you even have Richard Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez, and Rosie O'Donnell in Another Stakeout.
That one bugs me. Just not against
no stakeout.
That bugs me so much. Another Stakeout. No Stakeout.
The studio is holding on to that like they're going to release it, but when?
Maybe MVD will release it. I'm hoping that they will.
There you go. With a very
it'll be a two-pack on Mill Creek.
Very cool design. Yes.
Gotta fight Disney for that one.
I also want to brag about Jeff Goldblum and Cyndi Lauper in Vibes. This is an absolutely charming, wonderful movie. Love it.
But what movies are we comparing here? Johnny, what was your movie again?
Vice versa.
Yeah. Vice versa. Okay. And we're comparing it to Vampire's Kiss. Just want to take note of that. But like you guys were saying, how cool that MVD line is. I know for me personally, just my personal collection, you got MVDs all in one row. It looks very cool, very nice. Mill Creek is so much random stuff thrown in that I have it in different areas. I got my.
You said about Kino.
No, this looks beautiful side by side.
Yeah,
this looks
TV,
absolutely
I have
beautiful.
My movie stuff for Mill Creek over there. I got my comedy Mill Creek section.
Look how gorgeous this looks side by side. If you're going off that, this looks quality. All the same size.
Yeah.
Nothing's bigger than the other one. This is beautiful.
Life is not supposed to be uniform, Mike. It's supposed to be a variety. A patchwork, if you will.
Right.
Life is chaotic.
Yes.
Because you know what I do?
Know where they're going.
That's directly off the shelf like that. Yes, I got Blu-rays mixed in with my DVDs with my Mill Creek stuff.
It's funny that when you think about it, all of the most successful labels are uniformity to them and cohesiveness. Like all of the biggest ones, the best-selling ones.
All right,
judges. Take us out of our misery.
This is the final reveal here. Once again, we're going to find out right now. Vice versa, Mill Creek versus MVD, Vampire's Kiss. All right, judges, we're settled on our answer. We're confident.
I mean, out of print should win. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
3, reveal.
It's gonna be Nick Cage. Come on, y'all. There's no way. It's 1.
Ooh.
Oh, we got Milk Creek. Oh, it's split. KB.
KB.
Down to KB.
Come on, let's go. KB. Oh. Oh.
But
Thanks,
Johnny,
Jeff.
you took me back. I love vice versa. You're right. That is one of the best body swap. And I think I'm going to end up rewatching that for my challenge later this year.
Oh, the
I
body
love
swap
body
one?
swap movies. I
Yeah.
need to see that one.
Yeah, that's
I
on
can
mine.
get my hands on it.
I got that one on there.
Is it really out of print? John, is it really
think
out
so.
of print? Oh, jeez.
But
I think
KB,
so.
if you loved it and it brought you the feels, why not vote
Yes.
for Mill Creek?
I wanted a little bit more information on it.
Yeah.
Like I felt like there was a lot on Vampire's Kiss and the Rewind collection in general, and that's why I went towards MVD as a whole. Vice versa kind of got swept under the rug a little bit, and why that was kind of in with Mill Creek and why that kind of represented the label. That's how I voted, at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my
We tried,
gosh,
Johnny.
it
We
is.
tried.
And Jeff, you went with Milk Creek on that one.
Yep.
I love TV shows. I started collecting TV shows before I ever bought movies back in DVD days, like 2002, 2003. The thrill of collecting TV shows was always more exciting to me than movies because TV shows used to be impossible to get.
Wow.
And have at home. So Mill Creek gets me with the TV shows.
Amen.
And this is so perfect, guys. I did not plan this in any way, but off of Jeff's statements and Tim, I was channeling Tim energy tonight. I did not know we were going to win with this Vampire's Kiss. Congratulations, Mill Crud. You lost to not even the originals who were supposed to be here tonight. I just love how I picked that Vampire's Kiss image, though. I had no idea that was going to be the last title.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that
Yes,
is
you did.
freaking hilarious. That is great. That was like perfect. Like when Tim pulled that, I'm like, we gotta win. We gotta win just for that, the matchup. And that was freaking awesome. So great job.
Out of a
MVD
movie
team.
of Nicolas Cage's Cadillac that no one talks about until it got the MVD release.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
then
Yeah.
I could show you what do you guys want to see if Mill Creek won, what their image was going to be.
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Still don't know if you're a movie or TV label. Pick a side.
See, but like how you crapped on us if we won. So I'm glad
Yeah,
we didn't win
yeah.
because we don't want your garbage.
And that's
Yeah.
what happens when I play sometimes, you know? You got to play like that sometimes.
Hey,
But yeah,
Mike, I have a question. How are you going to play for multiple teams if they win?
What do you mean?
If you have like MVD won and
Yeah.
you were on another team previously.
You know what? I've been pretty bad, though. So I don't think other teams I've played on have won.
Hmm.
And I've judged quite a few of them. So
You mean
I
we got to
don't-
do this again?
I don't think that will come up. And actually, truly, honestly, tonight, I did not want MVD to win because I'd rather judge personally. But I wasn't going to make it easy on you guys. I wasn't going to make it easy. I had to give
I mean, you did based on your choices.
for the show.
Yeah.
But no, we got our MVD team now. We advanced to the playoffs here. So that is pretty darn cool. We have one
Excited,
more
Tony.
preliminary. One more preliminary coming up, which is going to be Paramount Presents and Warner Archive Collection. And then after that, we end up in the playoffs. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see all the 8 teams that advance because this was 16 bracket tournament. So 16 teams, 16 labels started this. So that's really cool. But yeah, I mean, there are some people that have played on multiple teams, but don't worry, I'm going to organize it in a way where it doesn't match up like that. So it
So,
should
Mike,
be a fun
when you move on, are you going to have the exact same like bullet points again? The categories again?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'll tell you right now, MVD will never win against Arrow. So, like in the
Yeah.
I think it's
You might
pretty
as well forget that
predictable
shit.
as you get closer.
Yeah.
Like who's going to get destroyed.
Yeah, we will probably end up going up against whoever wins Paramount Presents or Warner Archive just to give one of these guys a chance, type of thing.
Oh God, I can't battle. I love both of those.
Well, maybe you'll be on one of the teams. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'll be a judge on those. I don't got those.
But wow, no, but this was an amazing battle tonight. I do have to say, just in terms of the production entertainment standpoint, like I love everybody giving it their all. This was so funny. Some of these moments, like this was a good fought battle right here. Don't you guys feel that way?
He'll be
no, because I lost.
Yeah. I'm tapped.
But came down right to the wire. So let's go around and have, the esteemed judges kind of say anything they want about their channel, any upcoming projects, and just, what they thought after tonight. Did you guys have a good time? So, Jake, we'll start off with you, and you got the amazing doggy right there.
Yeah, Marty's been a good boy, being quiet this entire time. This was fun. I like playing. I think I've been on a couple of teams that are winning in the next round, so that should be interesting to see how that shakes out. I guess the only thing I really want to plug here is the latest episode of my podcast Boutique Talk I had on Vice President from Lionsgate, Aaron Gershman. We had a really good conversation about Lionsgate Limited, and I'd like to get as many eyeballs onto that video as possible.
Oh, doggy.
Mm-hmm. And I like the doggy. Yeah. All right, Jeff, how about you?
I'll probably go live tomorrow night. I've been going live on Saturday nights, just kind of hanging out. But besides that, I'm just trying to crush that watch list that Huck started up, the watch list challenge. So I got a little bit behind and didn't realize I started a week behind, and then I kind of moseyed it along, and next thing I knew I was 2 weeks behind.
Yeah.
So
That happens
I'm
sometimes.
trying to crush that now.
Nice. Well, it's still early, bud. I think you got it.
And KB.
New review of Wolfman Up. I also started a new series called Film Journey. Shout out to Nathan Jones. And I have a conversation on Monday with Really Old Movies. So if you don't know who that is, come and check it out.
All right. And Huck.
Mike, thanks for having us on. Man, what a battle. Did what I could. We came up just a little short. Stop on by my channel. I do a morning show every Tuesday morning, The Morning Mug. Got another one coming up on Tuesday. Always talk about new releases, box office, movie news, and stuff like that. I'm taking the 52-week movie challenge that Jeff talked about. Off to a good start. I'm already 3 for 3. I'm keeping track of that on Letterboxd, and I'm doing something a little new this year as well. I'm not just doing my reactions from movies I see in the cinema, but I'm going to do one for every single one of those as well. So if you go check it out, I have a short up there for Django Unchained, American Ninja, and what was the sci-fi? Oh, The Time Travelers. So I'm going to try to just sort of document this whole journey of this challenge because it was so much fun last year. So I want to do something a little different with it this year that is even cooler.
Awesome. And Ben?
You could start your Tuesdays with Huck, and you can finish them out with me. Every Tuesday, I welcome you guys to YouTube because I do Tuesday Night Lives. I talk everything from movies, comic books, pop culture, news, and everything else right there on the channel. I do watch-alongs every Tuesday. I do movie reviews. My channel is going just lives on Tuesday. I'm going to do one recorded video a month from now on just because my time on the outside of this platform is busy, so that's what's easy for me.
Nice.
And if you like Graydon's visual with the camera, he's got great graphics on his live shows. Yep. He's amazing with all that stuff. It looks great.
Thank you, Tony.
And Johnny.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Mike, for inviting me back to be a part of this battle again. I know we lost because everybody's in love with fucking Nick Cage for some reason. That's the only reason why we lost.
I knew it as soon as he pulled that.
But I'm taking part in Huck's 52-week challenge. I'm starting week 3, I believe, tomorrow, and I'm going to show you guys what I am going to be watching, and that is Bloodsport.
Yeah, 80s.
That's going to be my 80s martial arts movie. I am going to be making a video. I decided not to do a live stream. I'm just going to do a video of all the movies that I've gotten within the past couple of months, and it's going to be close to 100. So that's going to be a long video. But yeah, that's all I've got so far. Keep up with me. You can follow me on Instagram at Johnny Likes Movies and on my YouTube channel. What's Johnny watching?
And
Nice.
Tim.
I'm not going to promote myself. I don't know. Thanks for asking me to be on, though, Mike. This is a lot of fun. I'm mentally exhausted. That was harder than I thought.
Yeah.
They don't call it a battle bash for nothing, I tell you.
You did good, Tim.
All right, Tony.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I feel battled and I feel bashed, but I'm glad to be here, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
I started back my live streams after several years of not doing my own live streams instead of being on other people's live streams. But Basement Talk has started back up. So if you'd like to catch the replay of that from last week, we had some great guests with Anthony and Allie. I am doing, so I watch a movie every single day. So I'm doing letterboxed written reviews on all the films that I watch moving forward. So starting January 1st, I started doing that. So if you'd like to follow along with what I'm watching, I'm not doing the 52-week challenge. I do have, which sounds like a great idea, Huck.
But you're doing a movie a day, Tony. That's great.
Right, exactly.
That's better than me.
So I'm still doing
On a
my
week
thing.
is nothing.
You're doing a 365 movie challenge, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for being here. This amazing panel, the judges, the Mill Creek team, the MVD team, because you guys totally saved the stream. Tony, Tim stepping in the last minute. I'm like, what's going to happen? Are we going to have to cancel the stream? And you guys saved the day to create this entertaining show for the amazing audience out there. So thank you to everybody in this panel tonight. You guys are awesome. Super fun show. Thank you, audience. If you had a good time and you think, I deserve another sub or a like or whatever it might be,
Help me get one more.
just help me get one more. That's all you got to do, right? But yeah, definitely visit everybody's channels. Links are in the description below. Show them some love. Watch the content. All amazing content creators here. So definitely check them out. And then most importantly, once again, final recommendation here. I'm telling you, no joke, Showdown is freaking amazing. 5-star movie, like I said. I'm on Letterboxd as well. I think I'm going to rewatch this one tonight. But no joke, I really like this movie. So if you like my personal movie taste, take the chance when it goes on sale, one of those MVD sales, and get Showdown. It is so darn fun. Very entertaining. But there we go. I think we call it a night at that point. Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Yeah, watch a movie.
Thanks, awesome.